cause adverse reactions.
And most importantly, independent in mind and execution.
This is a normal response. Are you ready?
Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Vino this is what we do here in the Val. Big shout out to Vino, beautiful photographer. I love his work ethic. And as he said in his speech when he won the award over the past weekend, he said that this one is for the Val. A victory for him is a victory for all of us.
He can spot you at any angle in the stadium. And I just want to ask him, what are his feelings? Because whenever he enter to the stadium, we always sing his name. We Vino.
I was always asking myself in my mind, when is Robert Marawa going to have the eye of God? And finally, my prayers have been answered. That famous note was seen on your Facebook page and it went viral.
What people don't know is that I spent like 3 weeks with that note in my phone without posting it.
I said I would take a bullet for you. I'm asking you not to give up on me, end quote. Those are the famous words that we would have never known in South Africa. Those were words that were written in a little love letter from Rulani Mokoena to Khuliso Mudau. But you captured that little note. You're not just a normal photographer.
I myself has always been curious. What are those coaches writing there?
Yeah.
But by any chance, I did not even get it like right in front. I was lucky enough to get a reflection from the sun that was hitting. Remember, it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So the sun rays are hitting the paper and then I'm snapping from behind.
Then you have to reverse.
Then I have to reverse the whole process.
Yes.
So it was never seen before.
Robert Marawa, live on 947. Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live. #MSW. Wednesday nights, soccer nights, your nights.
Great guest coming up. We also got plenty of football on the go tonight. Marawa Sports Worldwide, proudly brought to you by Hollywood Bets.
From the pitch to the podium, your all-access pass to the world of sport is right here. Marawa Sports Worldwide on 947, Vuma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets.
It's all our favorite guys as the players line up for the UEFA Champions League. They did it last night. They're going to be doing it all over again tonight. And Liverpool manager Arne Slot believes that the uncertainty surrounding Mohamed Salah's future is not providing a distraction for the Egyptian forward as they prepare to face Real Madrid in the Champions League. Big game tonight. And Slot, though, insisting that there has been no hint of distraction from either his leading scorer, who is out of contract in the summer, or his teammates. Now, Salah's performances this season do not give the impression, though, of a man looking towards the exit door.
I focus a bit more on what else he said. He said that he was one of the 5 best players Liverpool ever had. And I completely agree with him, which is not an easy thing because we had so many great players at this club. So I don't think it distracts Mo at all. Maybe it brings even the best out of him if you look at his performances till now. I talked to Mo about what I expect from him, and like I do with all the other players. And he's in a good place at the moment. And I said before, I'm not distracted at all by his comments, and I don't feel his teammates do. So it's nice that we have a story in the media. So you guys have some work now as well.
What a sarcastic human being, eh? Love it. But Liverpool, though, are in first place in the Champions League ahead of the visit of the holders Real Madrid tonight, and also sit 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League. A 5th victory in 5 matches would edge Liverpool closer to securing direct entry to the Champions League last 16 via a top 8 finish. Now, Slot also shared his thoughts on facing Kylian Mbappe.
I'm not bothered about what is his best position. The only thing I'm bothered about is his quality. And we have to face that quality and we have to play him in the best possible way. But he's shown so many times that he's so difficult to defend for his country, for Paris Saint-Germain, and also for Real Madrid. He's one of the best players the football has at the moment. So, If Vinicius would have played, that would be the second one. One of the best players the football has at the moment. So now it's Mbappe who's still there. And I'm not the manager of Madrid, so it's not up to me what is his best position or not. I think every position he plays, he's one of the best players in the world. So we have to be ready for him.
So Carlo Ancelotti's men, though often they save their best for when they need it most on the European stage, and Slot conceded the 15-time winners have got a very special aura in this competition.
I can only speak for myself, but maybe the players might feel the same. If we are fortunate enough to be a goal up or even more up, we still are aware of the fact, especially because what we've experienced 2 years ago, that the game will never be done till the referee blows his whistle. In general, it is like this. But I think we all feel it against Real Madrid a bit more than to some other clubs we face.
Well, the man who was touted to be heading over to Liverpool, Jude Bellingham, will be making a visit tonight.
Well, I'll be playing alongside him next season for England anyway, hopefully. So that will be a guarantee. But he's a Liverpool player, and I think it's disrespectful, especially to come to his home today and speak with the huge game tomorrow to speak. Something that could be misconstrued or anything like that. So I think it's important to take that kind of pressure off him, and obviously he's a really good mate of mine and I want him to do really well, normally, obviously not tomorrow night, but we'll see what happens, but like I said, he's a Liverpool player.
Chatting about Alexander Arnold, a very good friend of his, they get to play against each other tonight. So Aston Villa face Juventus at Villa Park tonight in matchday 5 of the UEFA Champions League. Unai Emery's side, well, they won their opening 3 games but lost to Club Brugge last time out and are 8th in the table at the halfway point of the group phase.
They are very important 3 points, yes, of course. But even if we are not winning and we are taking 1 point, is good. Because in the table, we are at the moment in the top 8 position. And our objective, what is to be in the next round. Of course, if we are with the possibility to get top 8 position, we are going to try to get it. Tomorrow, if we are winning, we can maybe be contender to get it. But today, not. And Juventus is the favorite for tomorrow in front of us. Because they have more experiences, they are a very good team, they have very good players, and they are favorite to be in the top 8.
That's exactly what he's saying. Juventus, who Emery said will start as favourites, are 2 points behind in 12th, having opened with wins against PSG. Also RB Leipzig, followed by defeat at home to VfB Stuttgart and a draw at Lille.
We are very happy in Champions League. We are very, very happy. We want to enjoy tomorrow with our supporters in Villa Park. Tomorrow, Juventus. It's a team with maybe Real Madrid in Spain, Bayern Munich in German, PSG in Paris, in France, and Juventus. They are maybe the better team in the world, and historically and now. And of course, to watch here tomorrow in Villa Park, one match like we are going to face tomorrow, is been fantastic. And we are happy, of course, we want to compete.
Well, he sounds very upbeat, doesn't he? Now, Juve have been tough to break down under Thiago Motta, though, boasting Serie A's best defensive record, and Emery as well knows that Villa will have to make the most of their chances. But Emery also coached Motta when they were at Paris Saint-Germain.
His progression has been fantastic, and I think the Juventus now as well is in the process to build the team, but competitive. I think they are playing very good football. Of course, not yet all the idea he want to set there, but last year with Bologna he had a very good job, and before as well with Spezia. And I appreciate him as a person, as I appreciate him as a professional when he was a player, and now I appreciate his work as a manager.
Previously on Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the incredibly talented Pizzi Vino Snap Matlaho. You highlight, you spotlight a player. You give them the profile that they never had because they're in the dusty streets of whatever township it is. Are you then playing your dual role as a photographer / scout / anything else?
I'm doing it, it's passion that's driving me.
Yeah.
It's the love of helping other people that is driving me. seeing talent and seeing greater things for that talent is what keeps me going. So for now, I'm going around, traveling all around at my own cost, identifying players.
Yeah.
Now they see a player through Vino, they take the player, and then now I'm done. God saw my effort.
#MSW. #MSW. Wednesday nights, soccer nights, your nights.
Well, I'll tell you what, now one thing about the beautiful game is that if you are an assistant coach or a second choice coach, whichever one it is, you always have to be ready. You always have to be that person who's ready to step in and step up the plate. Now, all the time, I guess my guest tonight is fearlessly taking on the daunting task of rejuvenating a team that was plagued with difficulties earlier this season following the resignation of the coach. And with his prior experience as well as an assistant coach to Sead Ramovic, he possesses what we call an in-depth understanding of the TS Galaxy team dynamics. Now, despite inheriting a team that was languishing at the bottom of the Betway Premiership table and had not tasted victory in 6 matches, he has swiftly, and I mean swiftly, as swift as last night, led the Rockets to soar to 12th place. Now, tonight, we have the pleasure of hosting the new TS Galaxy coach, Adnan Beganovic, in the studio. And he shares his coaching philosophy because that's exactly what everybody wants to know. What's the philosophy? What does he do differently to coach Ramovic? And also the exciting progress that we can expect as well from the team. Adnan, what an absolute pleasure. Great to meet you firstly. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's actually my pleasure to be here and have opportunity to talk with you.
Sure. Is that how you feel?
I feel good today, actually. After yesterday, I feel good.
That's why I'm just like, whew, okay,
Yeah.
Now you can breathe all
It's
over
a little bit
again.
better.
Because as the game was going on and I was saying, okay, fine, it's 2 goals now. What does this mean? I went back to the table and I said, you guys get to jump 4 places on that log table, which is incredible. What's your feeling right now, knowing that whatever the pressure was, things are on the right track?
Yeah, it's pressure. It's part of our job.
Yeah.
And then, yes, we think about everything. It's yesterday when we start the game, we are on the bottom of the PSL log table, and it's not nice. It's not nice feeling. It's pressure. But I know. I believe in our team. I believe in our players. Not only yesterday. I want to say last 6 games when Coach Sead be here and he's head coach for the last 6 games, we play very well. And then something miss. Sometimes we have unlucky to score, and then we play amazing games. We have possession ball 60-70% in our legs, but we can't score. Something it's missing in that game. But I know it's coming. Time is coming when we start to score, when we start to play our game. We are lucky. It's happened yesterday.
When you talk about that lack of luck and there not being goals, it's not that you are not scoring because you don't have capable enough players to score. What do you think it was? Was it the case of that you were conceding the goals and then that kills then the momentum, it kills then, I suppose, the confidence of the players? Because I look at your squad and I see players that can convert goals. Do you think you've got... First, let me go back. How did this FIFA break help you knowing that now you step into this big role?
It's amazing opportunity to have 15 days to work with squad.
Yeah.
To have a time to prepare for the next game. It's not 4 days, 5, 7 days, it's 15 days. And then we have opportunity to play one friendly game against a GDR to try something new. And then we try and we saw we have success if we just continue and work and play like we want. And then yesterday before the game, I go out and I want to see warm up, how team looks in warm up. And I say in myself, I say for myself, team looks amazing with desire, with fire in the eyes. He want to win this game. And then I spoke many times before that game. When we have the meeting, I say, guys, we go there to win that game because we deserve that. How we train, how we hard train, we deserve to win that game. It's our night. I want to enjoy tonight. Also before the game, I repeat same, and I want my players see in how I understand and how I wish to win this game, because I know TS Galaxy don't belong to be last team on the PSL.
Especially when you finished so well last season. You finished position number 6.
Yes.
You got to play in a competition that everybody wants to play, which is, the MTN 8. Now, how do you move from that to almost now fighting relegation, to putting the table, you propping up the table basically for everybody else? That desire when you saw that warm-up, and you have always emphasized, Coach, smiles, that if you don't see players smiling, enjoying their training session, then it means psychologically there's something off. Explain that.
First of all, when I signed my contract and I came to first my training, I say, okay, guys, if you want to improve more, I want to see my players how came with a smile on the training. And when we finish the training, I want to see again smile. That means we can have success. We can reach more. Because if we don't enjoy what we do, what we work, it's not enough to reach something more. And then I just want to explain it in a simple example.
Yeah.
And then my players start and then watch me like, what now? What's change now? Yes, it's serious. It's serious job. It's serious games. But we need. It's in the end, it's game.
It's an entertainment.
Yes,
that's why people come and watch.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. If we enjoy, we can reach more. We can improve more. We can give more, and that we need. That we need that.
Do you believe though that this team can win a cup?
It's a difficult question. We can try.
Yeah.
We want to try. We want to give all the best what we have. But main goal for now is to be in the middle log table in the PSL. But we don't give up for the cup.
Strange question that's coming up is that, do you not find it almost as... Do you not use Magesi as an inspiration? Do you not use a team that is just newly promoted into the professional ranks, winning a major cup competition in the professional ranks, and say...
It's amazing. It's amazing what Magesi do in Black Label Cup, like we do last season.
Yes.
We reach final, and almost we win that game. We have 1-0, and then we concede the goal, how we concede, and then we have many chance to have again 2-1, but in the end we lose in the penalty. But feeling to play final game, it's amazing. It's amazing. But also it's if you have opportunity to be just small part of that game, it's amazing.
We'll find out the man's philosophy when it comes to football, because that is the one thing we all talk about. Is it similar? Is it the same? Does he want to change things? Don't go anywhere.
#MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Soweto Live at the same time. #MSW.
It's the Black Friday Super Sale at MTN. Between now and the 6th of December, you'll get super deals and super savings. Get a massive 200 gigs of anytime data for just $349 per month on a 12-month MTN mobile internet Ruby plan. Plus, get a free 30 gig once-off startup bundle, and you can also add a 4G pocket router for just R10 per month. So hurry to an MTN store, because stocks are limited. T's and C's apply. MTN.
Oh no, my daughter's low again. Fair to. Check out Capitec Connect's new bundles. Proper savings, just in time for festive. Like 1 gig WhatsApp messaging prepaid for 25 Rand.
Bay's been dropping gift hints in our chat.
Well, shop online and use Capitec Pay to check out with just your phone number. Serious? 100%. And you can tap to pay, send cash and more. All on the Capitec app. Just like that.
This summer, Lotto Star is giving away 1 million rand in cold, hard cash every single week. 5 weeks, 5 guaranteed millionaires. Could it be you? Bet every week from 24 November to qualify for the weekly draw. Lotto Star, your world of live games. Lotto Star is licensed by the Mpumalanga Economic Regulator. No under 18. NRGP 0800 006 008. T's and C's apply. All games are fixed odds betting events.
Introducing the all-new Cherry Tiggo Cross. A trend-setting crossover SUV that ensures luxury crosses over to utility when you need it to. A crossover that's as at home getting you to that game of paddle as it is getting you to a boardroom meeting or making sure you put the hot in haute couture as you arrive backstage at Fashion Week. Yes, that's the all-new Cherry Tiggo Cross, and it's for every kind of view. Visit cherry.co.za to book a test drive.
Whether it's a business delivery, an entrepreneur sale, or a care package from mom to daughter, PostNet Courier handles it all. But with a difference. We're not just any courier service, we're your PostNet. At PostNet, you know us by name, and we know you. No faceless digital processes, no endless loops with call centers, just real people ready to help. Visit or call your local PostNet and talk to someone you can trust. Because for us, it's not just about getting your package there, it's about being there for you. PostNet Courier delivers, no matter what.
Black Friday is finally here. Get ready for irresistible prices on the widest range of products at Dis-Chem. From Monday 25th November to Sunday 1st December. Get 2+1 cheapest free on NPL Pro Lifestyle products. Buy 2 Essential Extreme 100 capsules for the price of 1. And buy 3 USN Creatine products and get the cheapest free. T's and C's apply. Don't miss out. Save big with Dis-Chem's Black Friday deals. Better health starts here.
Previously on Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the incredibly talented Pizzi Vino Snap Matlaho. If you had an opportunity to go to be Vino Snap at a City game,
I would show them things that they never saw on TV, but happened in the stadium. That's why they say it's the eye of God.
Saying the wrong things on radio at the right time. Look at a fixture that says Brentford versus Man City. Then I am willing to forego my personal trip to Brentford and hand it over to you for you to go and do the magic.
Yo, bro, Rob, I'm gonna lose sleep until that game happens.
Let me know. Send me a text this evening. Tell me what the date is.
Yo.
Yeah, let's leave it right there. An emotional time.
Honest and selfless. I don't know if this helps it, but good job. You're doing a good job, a good job.
Hashtag MSW. Hashtag MSW. Wednesday nights, soccer nights, your nights.
Well, he's a man who's been with TS Galaxy for the past 2 years. He's been second in charge to coach Sead Ramovic. Sead Ramovic shocking everybody the one time. We were watching a post-match interview and he decides, you know what, I'll tell the world that I am now resigning from this club. I am leaving. And I think everybody was just spellbound, shocked, speechless, you name it. That's how it was. Did you know that he was leaving?
Yes, I know that.
At what stage
because
did he tell
we
you?
talk about it.
Yeah. When did he tell you?
Maybe after Magezi, when we lose against Magezi in the Black Label Cup, he already decided to go, and then he want to be on the Stellenbosch game, to be last game for him in TS Galaxy.
Did the players know?
Yes. After the game, he came in dressing room and he just said that what he decided.
Before the game?
After the game.
Oh, after the game.
After the game.
So was that before you went to television?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
it's shock for everyone.
I can imagine, though, because the difficulty in all of this, Coach, is accepting somebody who's been there, because you've also worked with him at the club for over 66 games. You
Yes.
guys have been coaching together. Mood drops. How soon then does the club make and take a decision to say the best continuity is a man who's right here to step up and become the head coach?
It's actually day after Magezi. Day after Magezi, I think chairman have a meeting with coach Sead Ramovic, and after the meeting, I finished training with the boys in the fields, and I came back to hotel, and I enjoy the meetings, and then he asked me, okay, we talk about everything, and then coach asked me, if you want to stay to be head coach, you have opportunity, and yes, chairman sit there, yes. And also he say if another assistant coach, Mustafa Quadro,
yes,
if he want to stay, he can stay. But yes, we just say, okay, can we take a little bit time to think about everything? It's just
too fast.
I don't think about that. And then we go to lunch, and then we talk about everything. And then coach, yes, he say, if you want really to stay, you have my promise or
blessings,
yes, something like that. And then I start think, okay, maybe it's my chance to show something, to improve something, to show myself how I want to play. After 2 years, yes, I spent in the club like assistant coach. I know everything in the club, around the club, about players, and I think I'm ready. After 2 years, I'm ready to be head coach in TS Galaxy.
Sure. And congratulations. I think, the clapping is due to you.
Thank you.
Never easy, but I look back at a Tim Sugazi, the chairman of the club, and his approach in getting Sead Ramovic, because he shocked everybody. No one knew who on earth Sead Ramovic was until he got here, and Tim spoke very highly of him. But I know that one of the main things that he insisted was that there must be a UEFA Pro licensed coach that comes through. But most importantly, again, is that whoever is going to be his assistant should also be equipped with the UEFA Pro license as well, of which you have. So that if at any stage he leaves, then there's no big gap of saying, oh, now we're going to go in search of somebody with this qualification. You were there. You knew of this plan from the beginning, surely.
I don't know that.
The potential, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we just think about that now, but Tim Sukazi, our chairman, he's a clever guy. He know what he do.
He's a lawyer.
Yes, in the end he's a lawyer. But he knows already. He prepared everything, and just he asked me. And also, you know, when we have opportunity to go to Raja Casablanca, and then even in that time, when coach spoke with him and decide to go, when we already have a deal with Raja, he asked me to stay. Chairman asked me to stay, to be head coach. And then I decided to go with coach. I decided to go with coach.
You were going to go to Raja?
Yes. I decided. And then in the end, something happened. Raja want to coach came with one day with one assistant guy, another day, in the last day, only have opportunity if you want to go alone, and he decide he don't want to go because he have principles. He have when he says something, it's finished. It's like that, and he decided to stay in TS Galaxy.
That is interesting, though, because when there was a change of heart, it became unclear to us who were not in the mix as to what had happened. But I got to understand when I did speak to him that if a club wants him, he needs to come with his own personnel, which makes sense. We're starting to see a little bit of that now in South Africa. You know, I think Kaizer Chiefs are the latest example with Coach Nazruddin Nabi doing that. It never used to be. People used to come in, find whoever's there, carry on with the job. There's backstabbing. There's all sorts of things that would happen. But the professional decision, Coach, that you've taken now, you feel you've made the right choice. I mean, I can see it from the way that you've been talking about the prospects of what can happen moving forward. The decision, correct one?
I think it's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now it's different. He decided to go and then he don't have a club. He want to rest. He want to go home. He want to spend more time with his family, his father and mother, and then I have opportunity to stay. And actually, we have opportunity to stay. And then that day, or actually 2 days after the Magezi game, we talk, and then we have, I think in Monday we agreed to have meeting with the chairman in the office to go through contract and talk about everything, what he want, what we want, and then the everything to be clear.
Yeah.
And then before, I think in Friday he go to some radio station. He go out. He already say yes. We have a no coach. His new coach is Adnan Beganovic. We agree about everything, but we have a meeting in Monday. But he already know. I accept because when I sit and negotiate with him, I just say it's my pleasure to be in this beautiful club, to have opportunity to be head coach here.
And it's your biggest job, I can imagine.
Yes.
In professional football.
Yes.
From day one.
Yes.
I mean, you're still a young coach. You're 41 years old. You've been assistant. Your journey has taken you through assistant roles, and now you make your debut last night. Not only you, but Keegan Dolly makes his debut last night, and he makes an impact, coming off the bench. And you had obviously needed to time it quite well in terms of when he comes in, because he still doesn't have the legs as yet, but he's got the experience. Maybe let's talk from a coaching perspective, because you have this guy who can play very good football, who can go to any team, but has just not been lucky enough. So when you take Ramovic off, I mean, he had done well. He had scored the goal. He had provided the assist. He had done everything that was needed to be done. The decision to give another debutant a chance. Talk me through that.
First of all, I want to say something else.
Yeah.
It's my debut. It's my first game like head coach, but I can do anything alone. I have beautiful group of players.
Yeah.
Amazing group of players. And also, I have beautiful technical team.
Your technical advisor, Neman Basic.
It's actually I know him all my life. He's my best man.
Wow.
We play together, and he evolved me to be coach. Actually, to start with the B license, UEFA B license. He called me and say, "Come on, you have ability to be coach. Come on, start to work with young kids." I said, it's not for me. I finished my professional career. I want to do something else. I want to try to do something else. I just married, and then I want to make my family. And he don't give up. He called me again. Come on. Start to work with me, because in that time he is like supervisor for the development team, all the selection in Katraunik, like our team where we grow up and where we play. And I start like that. I actually 2013 I started with UEFA B license, and then 2014 I finished A license, UEFA A license, and I tried to apply 2016 for UEFA Pro, but I get rejected because maybe 500 people apply for 20 place. And then I applied 2020. Maybe I have lucky because Corona time and everything, and then it's tough to came in.
Yeah.
It's so tough. And then I have lucky to came in, and then in that school, in that UEFA Pro license, I meet Sead Ramovic. I meet him there, actually for first time.
Really?
Yes.
That is incredible, though, because look at that journey where it's taken both of you.
Yes. And then when we talk about Nermin, he came here to vacation. He came to visit us, to be just to saw what we do, the see how league, everything about players, and then just that. And he came with one bag. And then when I talk with the chairman, I say just if you want to be head coach in your team, I need that guy. I need him. I need him to be close to me because he have experience 20 years like head coach.
And
he's
you
young.
convinced him.
He's young guy, young coach with UEFA Pro. I think he have 28 when he have a UEFA Pro license.
Sure.
In Europe, I think it's young guy.
Difficult to do it, though.
Yes. Very, very difficult. And then he worked also in Angola, in Egypt, in Slovenia, Bosnia. Last job he have before 1 year, he be head coach in biggest club in Bosnia and Herzegovina, FK Željezničar.
Yeah.
It's amazing club. And then he say to me, yes, I want to stay with you. I want to help. First of all, you because you are my friends. You are my
your family, basically.
Basically, yes, we are family. And then he say, I feel amazing energy in this and around the club. Wow. And then he say, when he speak with the chairman, he see he's honest human being.
Yeah.
He talks straight, and then he's so honest, and he's so simple. And for me also, he's amazing human being.
I know he's listening very carefully there. Tim Sugazi, kudos.
Kevin and Rob and Coach Adnan. Coach, firstly, just want to congratulate you on your promotion. Great continuity and credit to the chairman for taking that bold decision. But I just want to appeal to you to please manage the load of Keegan Dolly because I think you can get the best out of him if you can get him into proper conditioning state and get the best out of the player. Because he's one player that I think we can, he still has a lot to offer to the game. But the decision to give Mlungisi Mbunjana the captaincy, what is the reason behind that? Just want to hear your views around that. Wishing you all the best.
All right, we'll get the answer after this.
#MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Soweto Live at the same time. #MSW.
You could turn your home dream into a reality with Hollywood Bets. Stand a chance to win 1 million rand towards anything you desire for your home or 1 million rand in prizes. Bet on selected Evolution slots or live casino games today and dream big. T's and C's apply. Hollywood Sportsbook license number 101-10547-019 is licensed by the Western Cape Gambling and Racing Board. Hollywood Bet supports responsible gambling. No persons under the age of 18 years are permitted to gamble. Winners know when to stop. South African Responsible Gambling Foundation toll-free counselling line 0800 006 008 or WhatsApp help to 076 675 0710.
This summer, we've unleashed a sale like no other. Samsung's Black Friday sale will give you chills. Get a RS64 Gentle Black side-by-side fridge now, 24,999 Rand. Save 6,000. Plus, choose between Samsung non-inverter and inverter air conditioners for cool savings. Shop now at Samsung.com, Samsung stores and participating retailers. Valid until 2nd of December. T's and C's apply.
Are you ready to enter the magical world of Disney like never before? Disney's The Magic Box is now on stage at Teatro Monte Casino until 5 January. Enjoy a new theatrical adventure combining over 75 timeless Disney songs alongside the iconic characters you know and love. Experience Disney Magic Live on stage today. Book now at DisneyTheMagicBox.com. All of Disney, one epic musical in association with FNB.
Okay, kids, what day is today?
It's Friday!
That's right! And what day is it tomorrow?
Friday!
Right again! And what day is it every day for the whole of November?
Friday! Friday! Friday!
Every day is Friday with Decofurn Furniture's Black Friday Super Sale. Get 15 to 40% and more off all stock the whole of November. In store now or at decofurnsa.co.za.
Every moment you're awake, there's a choice. Even waking up is a choice. Do you get up and go to work or sleep in and embrace poverty? Then you try making breakfast and discover that the milk is just past the expiration date. Do you risk your stomach betraying you at the office or adopt intermittent fasting? Finally, you get into the car and have to choose between your favorite radio stations. Do you listen to this one or another? Then at the office, here comes the CEO and the MD of the company. Which one do you greet first? And how do you greet them? A firm handshake or a fist bump? And now I'm at Chicken Licken, having to choose between chicken pieces and hot wings.
Sir, you don't have to choose. Huh? You can get both and a loaf for $50.
Oh, thank you.
Get 4 hot wings, a piece of chicken, and a Licken loaf for $50 with the Chicken Licken Soul Square meal. Chicken Licken, soul food.
Previously on Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the incredibly talented Beatsy Vino Snap. I don't know, what is your relationship like now with Relem Fukeng, knowing that you took whatever talent was happening in those dusty streets into the mainstream of SA football?
I first spotted him, I think he was 13. I remember calling some of the scouts at Kaizer Chiefs to say, hey, guys, you need to come to Shavia. There's this young boy here, he's doing magic. Please, my people in football, come and do something with this boy. Too good for MDC. Really doesn't owe me anything. I did that through my own will. Yeah. And his parents are really grateful for what I've done for him.
#MSW. #MSW. Wednesday nights, soccer nights, your nights.
My guest for the very first time in the studio, TS Galaxy's head coach now, Adnan Beganovic, is my guest. He's here talking all things to do with TS Galaxy. Bongani Mpela on the YouTube channel. We are live on the YouTube channel, by the way. If you have no idea what Adnan looks like, please have a peek in there. You'll see the man. You'll be seeing more of him on television and around the country. Mark in the register. I see you there, Bongani Mpela. Thank you so much indeed. Abraham Dumelo Moloi says the coach did allude that when he took over, he realized that the players were not happy. My question is, did he advise... it says, did he advise the previous coach about his observation? And then Bongani says, kindly ask the coach, how did he manage to turn things around so quickly at TS Galaxy? And is there any mandate from the management? We'll get to the mandates question. Trust me, I think a lot of people are asking that on Twitter as well. And being with the club for 2 years prior, being the head coach at the club, what was his initial reaction or what went through his mind when he was approached to lead the club on the touchline? So I think we got the end of that earlier on. And what does his promotion from being an assistant to head coach mean to him, the club and the players, considering the club believed and showed a lot of trust in him? Adha Banakawa says that a beautiful story from a great man in the making. Adha, thank you very much indeed. It says, Adnan, prosper in the land of Africa's football, milk and honey. So lots of good messages, congratulatory messages that are coming through. I think the one that we took just before the break, Coach, had to do with, firstly, how are you going to manage utilizing Keegan Dolly? Yes, yesterday he came in the 69th minute of the game, but then the question was about your captain, your decision to take Mbunjana on as captain.
First of all, about captain.
Yeah.
It's actually decision of the players. Before 1.5 years, players vote.
Yes.
In the dressing room and choose the Mlu be a captain. That's it. We have a respect for that.
And you happy with that decision? I mean,
yes,
he's a leader.
He's a leader on the pitch.
Yeah.
He's really, really leader on the pitch. He helped us a lot. He helped team a lot because he have experience. He's already, I think, 4 or 5 years in the club.
Yeah.
And then he's a loyalty guy. He work always on 100%. Always.
Before you take the Keegan Dolly question, here's another one, and then we can answer both.
Good evening, Rob, and good evening to your guests. Also, congratulations to your guest for his new appointment to TS Galaxy. To your guest, how is his new signing, Keegan Dolly, doing? How is he fitting into the team? How is his fitness? When can we expect him to make his official debut? Thank you, Ryan Davids.
Ryan, thank you so much indeed. How close is he to being able to start a 90-minute game?
You know, let's go to the beginning. When he came to us, and then he came to train couple days with us. It's my actually beginning is that Monday.
Yeah.
Chairman called me and say, we have Keegan Dolly tomorrow at training. I say, serious? But he said, yes. Okay, I'm happy because I know him when he played for the Chiefs. Because when I analyze many games when we play against Chiefs, I say,
he was there.
He is an amazing player. And always we talk about him. Before the game, we talk about him because he have amazing skills. And then he came, he trained 1 day, second day, and then third day, I think I call him, I want to talk with him. 1 against 1. Yeah. And I say, okay, Dolly, I'm so happy to see you here, but I want to be honest with you. I know you are maybe biggest player for now in South Africa. You play for Sundowns, you play for the Chiefs. You have amazing career behind you. In France also. And then you need to understand, we are small club with young players. If you can put your
expectations
and also how I say in English
and not ego. Yeah,
it's correct. Ego put down, and if you want to help this group of players, you have opportunity to stay here. And I'm surprised. He say, okay, coach, I understand everything.
Yeah.
I know my fitness is not on top level, but how we work, how we train, I know soon I will be ready for 90 minutes. And then 2 days before the game, I asked him, are you ready to be on the squad? And he said, yes, coach. You can play. And he said, yes, I can play 60 minutes. Serious. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I'm happy about it because he have ability, he have skills, he is amazing players. And then he's amazing human being. And I'm so happy to have opportunity to have players like he is to have in our team. But also, Robert, we have 25 more players with same attitude, with same desire to play. And then now it's competition.
And he's part of it.
It's part of he knows it. He knows it.
But he's also a motivating factor.
Yes.
He is somebody that when they look around and they say, geez, I'm sharing the same change room
With Keegan Dolly.
With Keegan Dolly.
Yes.
That was something. And he could almost take leadership here, Coach, from a Bernard Parker.
Yes, also.
Who was also a key player. Even at times when he was injured, he was out, he was there with his crutches, he was still encouraging the players to play. I see the same in Keegan Dolly. I mean, he sat right there where you're sitting a couple of months ago. And he showed the desire just to get back into the game and say he does not want to stay out of the game for too long.
Yes, I think, same, because he's 31 years old.
Yeah.
He still have a time to show his quality. But he have a quality, amazing quality. Our training, it's better training because him. I want to be honest. But it's maybe soon he have opportunity to be on the field 90 minutes if he just continue work like he work like now.
All right, let's fire away. Lots of messages that are coming through.
Good evening, Mr. Rob. It's Philip here. And good evening to the MW Shoulders. And good evening to Coach Beganovic there in studio. Firstly, congratulations on a pretty impressive result. That 3-1 victory against the Skukuni United. My only simple question to you, Coach, is this, since arriving here in South African football, yes, you might have arrived with, your former colleague who is now at the Young Africans. I just want to find out from you, what has been the most remarkable discovery that you've made about South African football, which really fascinates you, took you by surprise? What would be that one thing that you have now started to admire as you've, spent your time here in South Africa? That is what I want to find out from you. Again, congratulations on your great result last night, and long may this continue. Great show as always. Thanks.
Evening, Big Rob, and evening to Coach Adnan Beganovic. Coach, I just want to find out, are you going to continue the competitiveness between you guys and Mamelodi Sundowns? The rivalry between you guys that you had last season, and especially the rivalry between the two coaches. Yes, I know you wouldn't inherit the beef that was there, but in terms of you competing with Sundowns, are you still going to give us the fireworks that we saw last season? Thank you, Mr. Robert Marawa.
Coach, I just want to say congratulations on your appointment, and what a victory yesterday you had. Coach, the other thing I just wanted to ask is the previous coach, I know you are not the coach, but the previous coach also, he talked about losing players. What's your take on having to build a squad each and every season because of, TS Galaxy seems like it's a selling team. So what's your take on that?
All right, great questions. We've got all our 4 minutes left, Coach, so I'm going to push you for some answers, but great questions, guys. Thank you so much indeed for coming through. Hulu Falan talked about what's been the biggest discovery that you've made, maybe taken you by surprise about South African football?
Of the beginning, I'm surprised. In every game, we saw so many transitions. And then maybe only Sundowns play possession, defend possession and wait opportunity when win the ball, start to play like Sundowns play.
Yeah.
But all the teams just want to play transition all the time, all 90 minutes. But also we don't want to be part of that always transition because we don't have energy 90 minutes to play like that. And then we open so much, we leave gaps. And then it's not nice maybe for us because we want to stay compact, we want to stay in the zone, and then like we played yesterday. And then we want to wait real opportunity to win the ball and then straight to the goal.
The great thing about last night is that as an away team, you then enjoyed the most of the ball possession, firstly. And the most important thing is attempts at goal. You enjoyed the most of that. And even better was the shots on target. So you had 5 shots on target, 3 of them resulting in goals. For any coach, you walk back into that change room with a big smile on your face because it says something that the other 2 that were missed could have been converted, could have been a 5-goal scoreline at the end. But it's nothing terrible. You talk about Sundowns and admire the way they play. One of the callers was saying that, I love the word, Are you going to have inherited beef with Sundowns?
Probably no. Probably no. I am quiet guy. Now it's another coach. It's
Coach,
head
come
coach.
on. I thought Sead Ramovic was a quiet guy until I saw what he was doing with
Maybe something
Rolani.
changed in the game. I can't promise. But now, no, I want to stay quiet. I want to stay nice because it's enough stress.
It's too much, eh?
It's too much.
But tell me, though, a secret between you and I. I'll switch the mics off. Did they really hate each other? Rolani
No.
and Sead?
I think no.
No.
Just it's for the
TV cameras, maybe.
something like that.
A bit of drama, a bit of Netflix
But
for football.
He says something not nice about Sead Ramovic, but maybe it's reason. But he's German guy. He is born in Germany. He can't stay quiet.
Sure.
He can't stay quiet.
So that is why he called him as well, Mr. Sunshine, and it became...
Yes, he starts with that, and then he enjoying that. But that's his coach. That's it.
No, I mean, it brought a different needle to everything that was going on. Also, the final voice note had to do with previously losing a lot of players. So they watched TS Galaxy, lots of talented players. We were talking off air and you were saying so many young players that you do have right now at your disposal. Are you afraid you might lose them?
It could happen. It could happen.
Yeah.
But maybe if we just sit on the end of the season and discuss, maybe we want to release some players, but mostly we want to keep all of them. To be ready for the next season to reach more, and then maybe to the next season, maybe chairman can decide to sell some players. But we need to know. We need to know. We work before we take that club. We need to know it's young club. We produce and sell players. That's it. That's it. All story. That's it. Secret. No secret in that. And then we need to be ready. We want that or not.
We've run out of time, Coach. I've got 16 numbers here, from 1 to 16. What number do you choose?
6.
That's where you'll finish at the end of the season. Coach, thank you so much indeed. Thanks for coming through. An absolute pleasure. Adnan Beganovic, TS Galaxy coach. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you so much.
We look forward to your 6th place finish at the end of the season. He called it. I didn't. He had 16 choices. You can tune in again tomorrow for Marawa Sports Worldwide. Proudly brought to you by Hollywood Bets.
From the pitch to the podium, your all-access pass to the world of sport is right here. Marawa Sports Worldwide on 947, Vuma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets. #MSW live now on 9.